Well, it looks like I am live. And I just need to grab a few things. A few people.
Gone, my love is green. Summer dream. Gone, let me here to weep my tears into the stream. Sad as I can be, hear me, willow, and weep for me. Whisper to the wind and say that love has sinned, to leave my heart breaking and making a murmur to the night.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my skinny juice.
None will find me sighing and crying all alone. Weep and sympathy, bend your branches down on the ground and cover me.
All right. When you arrive, let me know what city you're joining me from. Directions. Let me put some directions here in the description. All right, this is my first time ever doing anything like this, so bear with me. Let me see where I can put description. All right. All right, crystals, beauty butters, and brushes, and a few other things. Okay, so what I've typed into the description is that when you see something that you want, just write sold, as well as the item that you desire, and then I'll send you an invoice after the live. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab my drink, and I'll be right back. All right. So, I'm drinking what my group calls skinny juice. And I was actually able to release 3 inches off of my waist drinking this and a couple of other things. So the first thing I'm going to start with, so I should introduce myself for those of you that are catching this somewhere else. Maybe someone shared this with you, but I'm a Quartz. I'm known as, some have called me a high priestess, and I'm obsessed with holistic beauty and staying healthy and beautiful through just taking care of yourself. So I'm the author of a book called Super Women and Goddesses Working with Power and Magic, as well as the creator of Offset Beauty, the first of its kind edible cosmetics. How is my sound? I feel like I'm getting some feedback. Maybe it's because I had it on my phone as well. So I'm going to turn the volume off of my phone. I see Fantasila. Okay, great. So the first thing that I have up are crystals. So a few of you said that you were interested in crystals, so I'm going to start with the crystals. Really love using crystals. So for those of you that don't know, crystals are actually really powerful. Without crystals, our laptops wouldn't work. Specifically, clear quartz crystals. Hold on, I'm just gonna check one thing. I feel like the oh, you know what? I think I figured out what it was. Okay, I figured out what it was. All right, I think no more feedback. So I love crystals because they come from the earth, and they've been in the earth for a long time. And they're actually, some crystals, I believe, are actually from the cosmos. And so they embody a lot of powerful energy. And so like us, we have different characteristics and properties and gifts. And crystals are the same way. So I'm going to start with the quartz crystals. And I love these crystals, these versions, because they're raw. And I call the quartz crystal the master healer. And so I'll just give you a little description about it. So I have 5 of these, and I call them, they're in their raw state, meaning they have not been polished. And so the way that I use these crystals, let me see the light on them. The way that I use these is that sometimes I use them to imbue my water. Sometimes I use them in my bath. Sometimes I carry them on my person. Sometimes I sleep with them. Sometimes I will meditate or manifest using these. So crystals are very, very powerful. Like I said, your computer would not work without quartz crystals. So let me just read a little bit about the quartz crystal. And I'm happy to send you, if you grab this, I'm happy to send this to you. So quartz is the master healer. It is a versatile, so it's great for amplification, cleansing, and clarity. It's a versatile crystal, a versatile energy healing powerhouse, an essential crystal to have. I would say if you have no crystals, this is a very good crystal to have. Actually, I'm going to record this. It's a very powerful amplifier of any vibrational frequency, a transmitter that intensifies thought forms and can be programmed for any purpose. It directs, it enhances, it amplifies energy of other crystals. So oftentimes when I'm using one crystal, I will add the clear quartz to it to just amplify the power. It encourages optimal health and healing, stimulates the immune system, balances the body, clears the mind, helps with concentration, unlocks memories, transmutes negativity, aligns with light. So the way that you could use it is you could hold it in your hand to double your biomagnetic field. You can use it during meditation, and you can use it to make moon water. So I have 6 of these, 6 of the quartz crystals, and the price of the crystals, where's my list? They're normally $20. Today they are $12. So I have 6. So if you're interested in the quartz crystal, just write sold and quartz. And I have 6 left. So however many people request this is however many that I have. So that's the quartz crystal. The next crystal that I'm going to share with you is the amethyst. Amethyst is a very popular crystal. I actually love using amethyst with lavender oil because lavender is pretty much the same color as amethyst. Let me just check to make sure there are no comments or anything. Okay. All right. So I have one of the raw amethyst and the other 5 are polished. So some people may prefer the polish as opposed to the raw. I really like the raw. If you're using it in your water, I would recommend a polish because with it being raw, it's going to, it's going to crumble a bit. So it's best to use polish if you're going to use it for your, to charge up your water or any other beverages. So let me share with you about amethyst. So amethyst, the nickname for amethyst is the psychic powerhouse. So it is great for divine connection, purification, protection. It's a super potent and powerful violet flame. It helps with one's spiritual development and journey. It connects you to your spiritual power. It enhances and develops natural psychic abilities. It can aid in curbing overindulgences. That's really interesting. Addictions and negative patterns. Protective, purifying, and healing, deeply cleansing, purifies negative energies, transmutes lower consciousness into higher consciousness, which is like right on time, because right now everything is about vibing up, high frequency. So this is the perfect crystal for that. It assists with third eye, pineal, pituitary glands, and right brain development. So right brain meaning your logical mind. Your right brain is actually your left side of the body, which is the feminine side. So right brain development is your feminine side. It facilitates decision making, calms, dispels anger and anxiety. It balances highs and lows. It relieves sadness and grief. It's excellent for empaths to trust their intuition. I can't see anyone not having this crystal. It's a powerful crystal. All right. So the way to use it is to wear in your body or place in the home. You can wear it over your third eye, throat, or the heart, and you can place it under your pillow for insomnia. And it's connected with the third eye chakra. Yeah, and the quartz crystal, which I just covered, is connected to all of the chakras. So aren't these just gorgeous? Gorgeous. So I have, like I said, one raw, which are my favorite, but if you're going to use it, if you just like the texture of the polish, that's fine. But these are better to use if you're going to be imbuing your drinking water or tea. So I've got 5 of the polished and 1 of the raw, and they are normally $20 each. Today they are $12. So if you would like one of these, just write sold in all caps and amethyst crystal. And however many I have, I will take you in order of how you request them. So that's amethyst. All right, the next crystal we're going to go over is blue kyanite, and then we'll get to the beauty butters. All right, blue kyanite, I actually love this crystal. It's so pretty. It's just beautiful. It's like a really beautiful, cool blue color. And there's a bit of a metallic to it. Really beautiful. So blue kyanite, let's read up on that. Hi there. Let's see, let me check the comments. I see folks, I'm just a talking. All right, so, okay, blue kyanite. So the nickname for this crystal is called the Angel's Bell. And the properties of this crystal are that it's chakra aligning, and spiritual honesty. This is the ultimate crystal for bringing all chakras into alignment. It opens you to spiritual honesty. It helps spiritual energy to flow through your it helps spiritual energy to flow through to your thoughts. It assists with making contact with your guardian spirit. So I don't know how many of you have caught the Netflix series Behind Her Eyes, and it talks about time traveling. This would be a great crystal to use if you're into time traveling. Yeah. And so these are great also to use during yogic practice. If you're into Reiki healing or massage or any kind of body work, this is a wonderful crystal to align all of your chakras. So that's the blue kyanite. I have 5 raw crystals. And so this is normally $20 and this is $12 today. So if you are wanting one of these blue kyanites, just write in all caps sold and then blue kyanite, and I will take as many as there are left. All right, so we're gonna do 3 more crystals and move on to the beauty butters. All right, so what are you all drinking? This is so good. And I just went to Aldi yesterday and bought fresh mint because I haven't started my garden yet. The mint is so good, especially with lemonade, crazy good. All right, I'm gonna grab the final 3 crystals that I'm featuring today. Oh, Rhodonite. Rhodonite is the next one. Have you all heard of these crystals? All right, let's see. I see folks watching. Type in the comments where you're calling or not calling from, where you're watching from. All right, so the next crystal I have is Rhodonite. So I have 2 raw and 2 polished. And like I said, the polished are perfect if you want to imbue or charge up your water because you're not going to get the particles falling off of the crystal. And then I just love the raw just because, you know, it's just the way it came out of the ground. So, and I don't know if you can see, but it's like a nice soft pink color. The sun is setting, so it's so bright right now. But the polished are a little deeper pink. But let's read about the Rhodonite. So the Rhodonite is nicknamed the Saint. Love, service, and calm are the properties and personality of this particular crystal. It works beneficially on the heart chakra. It opens one to unconditional love and increased service to mankind. It's a crystal of inner growth and self-love, calming of stress and anxiety and easing anger. This is a wonderful crystal to add to your drinking water to imbue with that energy. So you're literally drinking love water. I have a YouTube video that I made years ago where I still have my locks, but it was called, I think, How to Make Love Water. And I used the rose quartz. So I can just imagine using Rhodonite and the rose quartz. That's like some high vibe love water. But this crystal is great to use in alignment with the heart chakra. Okay. And so the Rhodonite is normally $7. So today it is $5. And I have 2 raw, 2 polished. So if you want either one of these, just write in all caps sold and Rhodonite. That's RHODONITE, Rhodonite. All right. So we're gonna move on to the beauty crystals, or the beauty butters. Beauty crystals. All right, next. The rose quartz, and I have 3 raw rose quartz, but these are raw, but they're not really, like if you feel this, you can tell that they're not going to crumble as easy as as the amethyst or the blue kyanite. This is wonderful to just imbue your water with. Let me read to you about the rose quartz. So the nickname for this is the Earth Mother. It's properties and personalities: love, emotional healing, and compassion. So it's a very feminine energy crystal. So this is the quintessential crystal of love, beauty, and compassion. The ultimate comfort and self-love crystal, gentle, calming, and soothing, spiritually uplifting, helps heal emotional pain, promotes openness and giving, receiving, compassion, and empathy for self and others by opening the heart chakra. Great to use after a breakup when you require extra nurturing. And I'll add to that Elemi, the essential oil Elemi. It's very unusual, but I actually carry it in my wellness store. So you can let me know you're interested in the Elemi, but I've definitely found the Elemi to be super powerful when you just feel hurt or when you're grieving. So coupled with this, you're gonna be okay. Let's see, encourages forgiveness of self and others, releases emotional wounding, self-esteem issues, invokes self-trust, worth, acceptance, a must-have crystals for empaths. Keeps negative feelings away from them. Excellent for grounding, promotes well-being. This crystal literally heals your heart and emotions. So the ritual of using this is that it can be worn on the body or placed in the home, in the right corner of the home. Right corner because it's one of the sacred sciences of feng shui. And then you can also place this in your bath to take a love bath with all kinds of love herbs and love essential oils. We actually have a love essential oil blend, but with the Elemi. And then again, you can make love water with these rose quartz crystals, and they're a really nice size. So I have 3 raw, and normally the rose quartz is $15. Today it is $8. Amazing price. This is about 1.5 inches in size too. So I have 3 of these rose quartz. If you want one of them, just write in all caps "sold" and rose quartz. I have 3 and that's it until they're gone. All right, so the last crystal before I move on to the beauty butters is actually this crystal I gave away for gifts for every order when I first launched Set Beauty. I gave away a selenite crystal with every purchase. So I love selenite. It's a really beautiful and mystical looking crystal. Look at this. Yeah, so I have 3 raw selenite. And you've got to be careful with these, putting these in water, because it will dissolve. It definitely will dissolve. So this is the selenite. So the nickname for selenite is the light bringer. The characteristics and personality of this particular crystal is that it is divine, healing, and purifying. It's a healing and mystical crystal. It instills deep peace, embodies energy to relieve anxiety and stress. It delivers clarity of mind by cleansing and purifying the aura of built-up negative energy. It has the ability to tap into your divine mind and open up gifts that you had not been aware of. That's powerful. It enables decision-making. It's a crystal of truth and honesty. This crystal brings in white light like no other. It heals auric tears and attracts angels. So that's why I gave this away with every purchase. So the way to use this particular crystal is it's great to use when doing spiritual work or meditating. It brings in pure light during any healing. It clears other crystals, place in face cleansing water or baths, and the crystal will dissolve in water over time. And this is connected to your crown chakra. Did I mention? Yeah, I mentioned the other one. So I have 3 raw selenite crystals. that are looking for a home. So if you would like one of the selenite crystals, they're normally 15, but I'm letting them go for 8 as well today. Amazing price for something that does so much. So I have 3 right sold in all caps, and the name selenite. It's SELENITE. 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 So that's it for the crystals. That's it for the crystals. If you're watching the replay, please let me know that this is a replay. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the beauty butters. I'm actually very, very low on the beauty butters. It's so hard for me to keep them in stock. It's like literally my most popular beauty ritual, beauty protocol that I make. Men and women both use it. All right. So I'm gonna bring this over. These are the beauty butters. And let's see, I'm gonna show you the samples. All right. Okay. So let me just read what this is good for. I'm gonna actually read my description of it because I don't wanna skip anything. But this beauty butter comes in, so far, 2 different scents. It comes in the holy butter, which is the original. And let's see. This is what it looks like. I can't tell the lighting, but it's a nice natural yellow-orange color. And it does vary in intensity because it is made from natural ingredients. So sometimes it's a really deep orange, sometimes it's a lighter yellow. But it's an uber skin food, which has the absolute highest antioxidants available in a beauty product. This naturally mandarin colored, multi-purpose sensual butter is highly therapeutic and medicinal for the skin and hair. It's amazing after you wash your hair and put it in right after, right after you're drying it and it's still damp, and you just emulsify a little in your hand and just put it all through it. Oh, your hair. And then the gentlemen use it in their beard. So you apply it when your beard is still slightly damp, and it just leaves it so incredibly soft. Imbue your face, hair, body, and feet with this wrinkle melting, dark spot fading, and collagen producing blend featuring notes of Palo Santo, sandalwood, and cardamom. It has a UV filter, and it's perfect to prepare your skin and hair for a rendezvous with the sun while allowing your skin to breathe. So the properties of this is that it's calming while also uplifting. It's an aphrodisiac, and it is emotional. It soothes your emotional pain, and it may subdue headache. So I have a client that says every time she wears it, she gets a date. I'm not promising that for you, but that's how it works for her. I have another client who, like, she speaks about this more than I do, but her son had a really awful case of eczema, and so bad such that his hair was falling out. So not only did his hair grow back, but the eczema was completely eradicated. So I have another client that I didn't even really have men in mind when I created this, but one of my customers, her husband used this as an aftershave because he found that it calmed his skin down. And so I have like a whole male following because men really love this as an aftershave as well as for their beards. So I literally just use a pea size and apply to damp skin, either damp because you just washed your face, or damp after using the spirit mist, which I'll tell you a little bit more about. So I only have, this normally comes in 3 sizes, but I'm completely sold out of the 4 ounce and the 1 ounce. All I have is the 3/4 ounce, which is $20. So I have 4 of these holy butters, And this is a great size. This is the size I use traveling, you know, because it's small enough to just fit into your carry-on. But yeah, it's a wonderful size. You can just slip it in your pocket. But this is $20. I have 4 of them. So if you're interested in this holy butter, just write sold holy butter. I have one left of our 4-ounce happy butter. The happy butter, the difference with the happy butter, here, let me read my description of the happy butter. So the qualities of the happy butter, and it's a more of an olivine color. And, you know, I worked for an organic botanical perfumer, and I found that across the board, people really like the scent of citrus. So I really wanted to make something just across the board that would be appealing to everyone, because I find that the holy butter is more resonant to people of color. Really interesting, right? So the qualities of this is that it's uplifting, healing. It's an uber antioxidant because it does have a lot of vitamin C in it, as well as the vitamin A. So this olivine colored healing beauty butter features the notes of chamomile and citrus. So while it's naturally UV filtered, this butter may lighten your hair while rendezvousing in the sun. So that could be actually a plus if you want your hair to be lightened. It's perfect as a skin conditioner as it allows your skin to breathe. So this is best used before bed because it does have citrus in it. So I would avoid use on skin if you're going to be exposed to strong sunlight, or wait about 3 hours before you go out into the sun. So this would be perfect to use like first thing in the morning, and then you know you're not going to leave for another 3 hours or so. So this is the happy butter. It smells divine. So this is like my $100 bottle or jar. Today it's 90. I'm taking 10% off of it. So I have one left. So if you want this last holy butter in our new packaging, write sold happy butter 4 ounce. So that is it for the beauty butters. I'm going to move on now to, oh, I didn't tell you about the spirit mist. Okay. So the spirit mist, let me just grab, I have 2 sizes of the spirit mist. And this is one of the first products I ever came out with. It was part of the original lineup, and I have people that will not be without these. So spirit mist, actually, I call it spirit because this is actually a new invention of product. This is a product that never existed before, but it's made from rice spirit. Japanese women have used rice products for hundreds, if not thousands of years for beautifying the skin. And you'll find that dark spots will be faded and evened out. It'll soften the skin. I'm looking for my description of this because I don't want to leave anything out. But the way that I use this is that I will use this. So after I wash my face, I will mist it and then apply either a beauty oil or the beauty butter. And you will just notice after using this that just your skin will be a lot softer. If it's oily, it'll be more balanced. If it's dry, it'll be more balanced. Little pimples will go away. It just regenerates the skin. So I have 2 versions of it. I have the Spirit Mist 1.6. I have the Spirit Mist 2.1. The 1.6 is great for people that just like need just a basic regeneration of the skin and maybe balancing of like oily skin. The 2.1 is really for traumatized skin. If your skin has gone through any trauma or it really needs extra healing, the 2.1 is the one you want. So this comes in 2 sizes, the 4 ounce or the 2 ounce. And I'll read the properties of the 1.6. The 1.6 moisturizes, heals, brightens. This aromatic healing mist of berry and rice spirit moisturizes, brightens, soothes, and smooths your skin while healing and regenerative for youthful appearance. It's uplifting and calming. So as I said, the ritual is to use this as a precursor to applying beauty oils for deeper absorption into the skin. Use after cleansing the skin with a gentle cleanser. Finish with this product generously misting the entire face and following up immediately with a treatment oil or moisturizer. So that's the 1.2, 1.6. And let's see if I have the description for the 2.1. Yeah, the biggest difference between the two really is that 2.1 is just for traumatized skin that just really needs a lot of TLC and healing, like scarred skin. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is the one. Yeah, this smooths and revives skin, softens wrinkles, fades dark spots and freckles from the sun damage, stimulates cell generation, healing and regenerative for scars, blemishes, and pimples, adds moisture and hydration, promotes balanced production of sebum, improves blood circulation, antioxidant properties, anti-inflammatory properties, and it's balancing. So that's the Spirit Mist 2.1. So the next thing I'm going to move on to are the brushes, because I know some of you requested the brushes. The brushes, the brushes, the brushes. How long have I been on here so far? I can't tell. I can't tell. Let's see. I hope I'm not missing any of your comments. Here, let me just refresh this. Oh, thank you all for sharing the video. You are so sweet. Okay, so let me put this away. Take another sip of this skinny juice with the mint. Fresh mint. So good. All right, I'll be right back. Beauty bottles. All right, and I usually with the purchase of a beauty butter, I usually give a sample of the Spirit Mist. Even if you purchase a Spirit Mist, you'll get a miniature sample of the Spirit Mist. So if you're traveling, it's a great thing to have and carry with you. All right, so I'm going to move on to the brushes. Now these brushes are really, they may be a collector's item one day, because I wasn't always a cool asset. I was once, wait for it, Nick Rock, as in R-O-Q-U-E-S. Yes, I was in union with a man from New Orleans, Creole. So I have brushes with my old name on them. So maybe one day, one day, there'll be a collector's item. I don't know. So this is the brow brush. So this you would use, see, nickrock.com. So this brush can be used to groom the brows. So you know, brush up and you use the edge of it to just shape. And it also has a comb, which I actually like to use with mascara. Some people don't do mascara. So if you do, you can literally just use the comb to comb through the mascara so there's no clumps. So that's how you would use this. So these are $5. So if you would like this brow brush and comb, write sold, and that you want the brow brush and comb. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 and then 2 outside of the package. So once these are gone, no more Nick Rock brushes. No more Nick Rock brushes, but yes, this is part of my history. So yeah, all right. And then the other brushes that I actually have 2 brush kits. These are phenomenal brushes. One of probably my proudest success stories, I've mentored other makeup artists. Her name is Kaori Nick. And she, if you go to Instagram, her handle is Carrie Nick Studios. And she also is the creator and founder of Afro Vegan Beauty. And just recently, she was just saying that she still uses the brushes that she got from me because they're just so high quality. So actually, this little kit was something that I created years ago when I was in Venice. And basically, you got a makeup session with me, and then you also got these brow brushes. So I've had these last two left. I'm like, it's time to let go of these. So what I'm gonna do is you buy the brushes and you also get 5 pre-recorded makeup lessons so you know exactly how to use these brushes. So there are actually 6 brushes in here. They would normally be $60 full price, but I'm letting them go for $50. So you have your brow brush for the brows, like I just showed you. Oh my God, these brushes are so good. Okay, so this crease brush, the shape of it, this is how you see that color I have there. This is where you would use that brush. It's wonderful for placing color in the crease. It's also wonderful for blending. And as a professional makeup artist who's actually been paid thousands of dollars in a day, you know, no shade to our beloved YouTubers, but like, you know, I've worked with award-winning directors and producers and requested by celebs. When you have the right brush, it does all of the work for you. So this brush is a must-have if you wear eyeshadow and really want to blend like clouds, just beautifully merging so there's no hard lines. The second size down is this one, the medium crease brush. And okay, these are collective items too, because before I had a company called Steel, S-T-E-E-L. So that was like literally in the late 90s. So if you see medium crease Steel Pro, Steel. So this is also a collector item because after these are gone, no more. But this is part of my history. Okay, and the third crease brush, I call this the smoking brush because you can actually use this under and around the eye for that smoky eye look. And not just smoky like using black, but you could use a light gray or light brown or just any light color. Smoky doesn't always mean dark. It just means that it's blended like a cloud around the eye. No, you know, no hard edges. So, and then you also get this, which is phenomenal. So this you can use on the brows to just fill in. You can use this to brush the lashes. You can also use it on the brows. You can use this for eyeliner. You can use this as a lip liner. That's just something that I've been doing, using an angle brush because it's such precision. You can use this as a lip brush as well. And the final brush in here is another angle brush, which you can use on the lips. You can use it again here. You can use it for your brows. So that is the brow kit. So I have 2 of these for $50, and I will throw in a 5-part makeup lesson that is pre-recorded online. So that's it for the brushes. Soap. Oh my goodness. You know, I think I'm not going to do the soap today. Yeah, I'll do the soap another day. But I'm going to finish up with a detox tea and a couple of ritual kits. All right. This was fun. This was so much fun. All right. So for those of you that don't know me well, you just met me, I have been known to do transformation programs. And so always part of transformation is detoxing, cleaning out your body, and you know, just getting your body in better shape. So there are 2 parts of the cleansing, detoxing, purification ritual, and that was the breakdown and build up tea and the pretty skin elixir. So I have these 2 pretty skin elixirs left that I'd like to move because, as you know, or you may not know, just like food, it loses its potency, it dries out. So it's best that, you know, the fresher the better. So I want to move these. And so the pretty skin elixir is a 7-day blood detox. So normally if there are issues with the skin, there could be an impacted colon or a colon full of toxins. It could be that you've got toxins in your blood. It could be hormonal. It could be you're using a product or eating something that is offending your skin and body. So pure blood is the backbone of your health. So always important to keep your blood clean. So yeah, this is a 7-day blood detox. It's an organic food product, cruelty-free, certified organic, non-GMO, all that good stuff. So this is something that you would prepare overnight, let it sit, let it steep, and then drink it the next day. So I have 2 of these left. It's normally $15, and today I'm letting it go for $10. So if you would like one of these, simply write sold and pretty skin elixir in the description. Okay, and then the last thing. This is good, it's only $6.49. I wanted this to be within an hour, so I'm doing great on time, but I will do the soaps next time. Oh my goodness, I have the best soaps. Okay, so every year I do a winter solstice observance. And I actually have 2 kits left over from, I think, I don't know, not last year, but the year before last. But this was part of our solstice rituals, this diffuse kit. And I actually use this, you know, other times outside of the solstice. But what you get in this kit is pretty nifty. That you get white California sage, which is just absolutely divine to smudge your house with it. And it's just wonderful to clear foul smells. It just freshens up the area, you know, lifts, you know, heavy, destructive energy, and all of that. So let's see, it also comes with a mixture of frankincense and myrrh. Oh my goodness, this smells incredible. And so what you would do is, what I normally do is use this. I'll put like a piece of foil across the top, and then you'll get, how many? I think there might be 10 charcoal tablets in here. You would just place the charcoal tablet on the aluminum foil and place inside of the tablet either your frankincense and myrrh or the sage. So this kit is normally $15, and today it's going for $10. Such a good price. So, because you've got everything you need here. I love this. And you know why I love this so much is that when it's smoking, you can walk around, and it just reminds me of the Catholic priest. Yeah, but it just reminds me of the, you know, the smoke and clearing the area. So yeah, so that's the diffuse kit. Love this. There are 2 of these. If you like this, just simply write sold in all caps and write diffuse kit. And I've got 2. So whoever claims these first, claims these first. So I have a trivia question. And so the first person that writes the answer in the comments wins this prize. So what is the spelling of my name before Akua Aset? And it is printed on my brush, my brow brush. I was in union with a man from New Orleans, and so what was my last name? And you have to spell it correctly. And the first person that gives me the right answer is going to get this. A Solstice Medicine Bag. This is has the white sage in it. It has 2 tea bags with parsley and chickweed tea. It has frankincense and myrrh. It has the charcoal tablets. It has a bottle of French lavender essential oil, and it has a selenite crystal in it, and it has a sample of Spirit Mist 2.1. This is so good, I want it. But that is the prize for the person that is the first to answer the question correctly. So this was fun. I will do this again. I just want to also acknowledge one of my new favorite people on the planet. I'm going to actually tag her in this. Her name is Asia, and she owns a place called With You in Mind Resale. And she does estate clean outs, and she has really great stuff, clothing, shoes, jewelry, bags. And so she does a live sale, maybe 3 days a week. And I was inspired by her doing that. So I'm doing this because I saw her do it. So I just want to give her acknowledgement, and also check out her lives. I have picked up the most beautiful dresses, tops, like shoes. I've gotten some really, really good stuff from her. I think the next live I'll do, I'll just show you some of the things that I got from her. But she's local. I'm based in South Shore for now. And she's just a few blocks. She's on 71st in South Shore as well. Her and her sister own the shop, but definitely check her out, and she will also ship to you if you find something on her live and you want it shipped to you. So thank you so much for your support. This was fun. I hope it was educational. I just hope that whatever you get will enhance your life. And this is our time. Like, if you're still walking this planet, you're here for a reason. So take the best care of yourself. Get your superfoods, get your biominerals, get your hugs, get your sunlight, get your exercise. Just take the best care of yourself. Use the best of your body. Eat the best. Be around the best people. This is it. Someday is not a day of the week. So love you so much. Take care.